A narcissist is a con artist. They sell you the dreams of your future to then deliver you theirs and your worst nightmares. They tend to use the things that they fear the most and use those against you. They exploit your vulnerabilities. They criticize you. They ignore you. They abandon you. They go all out to punish you for not living life on their terms. Narcissistic individuals use many exploitative tactics to deceive other people for their own gain, for their own agenda. Every action with a narcissist is a transaction, and in many ways, they are a con artist. Narcissists will go all out to dial up that charismatic charm, just like their psychopath counterparts. Narcissists can be incredibly charming and persuasive when they want something, when they need something. They're looking to make that positive first impression. They're looking to gain all the admiration, to lap up the positive attention, to win you over, to win your trust. And when somebody is being so helpful and kind and generous and loving and caring on the outside, it's natural to want to be around them. It's natural to want to spend time with them. It's natural to want to pay them a compliment. After all, they're so nice and caring. Only it's all a facade, it's all an act, it's all an illusion. The narcissist turns on that charm to lure people into their web of deception. And they also use a ton of gaslighting. They frequently manipulate others into doubting their own reality and their own perceptions. Narcissistic individuals will distort facts and deny events, and they use gaslighting to control their victims. And they often do it with that plausible deniability. So whenever you dare to try and question them out on something, they have an excuse or a justifiable reason. So it's very challenging to call them out. They can easily deflect or deny, such as hiding things from you. They will hide important documents. They will hide car keys. They will hide things from you. You kind of know it's them, and they criticize you by accusing you of not looking after your stuff, of losing your memory. They gaslight you so you think you're the problem. You can't call them out because you don't have the proof and the evidence. And even when you do have the proof and the evidence, they accuse you of not trusting them or of watching them, not believing them. Narcissists also use a lot of love bombing, which can be very similar to Gary Chapman's love languages. So it feels natural. People want to buy each other gifts. People want to spend time with each other. People tend to like to compliment each other. Genuine things that everyday people do. It's just narcissistic individuals notch it up a level. They shower their targets with that excessive affection, attention and support and compliments. They want to spend excessive amounts of time with their targets, with their victims. And when you're a victim of a narcissist or a target of a narcissist, due to the narcissist treating you oh so well, you reciprocate. You want to spend time with them. They overwhelm you. They overwhelm you with displays of love and affection designed to quickly build that deep emotional bond with you, making it easier for them to manipulate you later on. While they're turning on that charm and love bombing and gaslighting, they're getting to know all about who you are as a person. They want to know each and every one of your vulnerabilities so they can use them against you to hurt you, to coercively control you. And they want to know your dreams so that they can borrow them and sell them to you as though they want them to. And because you know how much those dreams matter to you, you don't want to let them down because you believe those dreams matter to the narcissist also. They will go all out to exploit your vulnerabilities. Narcissists are very apt at identifying your weaknesses and exploiting them, exploiting your insecurities, using them to their advantage. They use the knowledge to manipulate and control and to take advantage over you. Narcissists also use a lot of lies and deception. Whether they know they're lying or not, they rewrite it within their own mind to validate as to why they're in the right and you're in the wrong. And it's your fault and not theirs. They are habitual liars, pathological liars. They weave intricate stories and fabrications to serve their own interests, either those grandiose stories of who they are as a person, or the woe is me victim plays, that everything is everybody else's fault. They lie about their accomplishments, their intentions, their feelings, their actions, where they've been, who they've seen. They will lie about the small stuff just to get a kick out of it. Narcissistic individuals also go all out to play the victim. They are the masters of manipulation. Anyone who dares to stand up to them, the narcissist will go all out to create a mass smear campaign against that person, to isolate that person, to scapegoat the person, to put all the blame on that person. So the narcissist doesn't have to shoulder the responsibility of their behaviour because they passed it on to someone else. Narcissists frequently portray themselves as the victim to get that sympathetic attention, to manipulate others into supporting and defending them, to gain those enablers and flying monkeys who they will also be turning on the charm, gaslighting, love bombing, exploiting their vulnerabilities, lying to the flying monkeys and the enablers to pull them onto their side as the narcissist is playing the victim to gain the sympathetic attention. Narcissists use this tactic to shift the blame away from themselves and onto somebody else. And as they don't take responsibility for their behaviour, they don't change their behaviour. They validate it in their own mind that it's you that needs to change. You're the issue, and it doesn't matter how much you change for them. It's never going to work because they're unwilling to take a good look at themselves. They're very judgmental of others. They don't judge themselves. They perceive themselves as perfect, and anything that's imperfect, that must be your fault or somebody else's fault. Narcissists use a lot of emotional manipulation. They are highly skilled at using other people's emotions against them, using your fear against you, using guilt against you, using your compassion and your empathy against you, by creating drama, by creating conflicts, by guilt tripping, or using fear as tactics. Narcissists can manipulate individuals into doing what the narcissist wants them to do, or even excusing the narcissist's behaviour, such as our compassion. They will use past traumas to treat us horrifically and then to excuse their behaviour. The anniversary of the death of a loved one can be very hard for anyone. A narcissist will use that as an excuse to punish and hurt you. Oh, you know what time of year it is. There's plenty of people who've lost loved ones that don't use that as an excuse to bully and intimidate and coercively control other people. Narcissistic individuals do. When it comes to narcissists, these strategies allow the narcissist to manipulate and exploit others effectively, leaving their targets, their victims, confused, hurt, and questioning their own judgment. Narcissistic individuals are some of the most challenging people you could ever find yourself having to deal with, and you're the one that's usually going to walk away feeling confused and like you're the problem. When it comes to dealing with narcissistic people, the best thing you can do is don't deal with them. Walk away. Leave them to it. Let them go and live their life while you go and live yours. Focus on your future, your dreams. Go limited contact or no contact if possible. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon. How to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries. A Narcissist Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse. 15 rules to deal with narcissistic people if you cannot go no contact with them. The new book, which is the hilarious and horrifying narcissistic memes and their meanings. This one strays away from actually learning about the disorder and is more focused on recovery, which is Healing from Narcissistic Abuse, a guided journal for recovery and empowerment. And these are all available on Amazon if you'd like to go and take a look at those. The links will be in the video description. Thank you very much for watching. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.